Hey guys, today we are getting on the lawn once more. We're coming up to the end of October and going into November. Things are slowing down significantly now. There is not much time left to do many things. Seeding is pretty much out of the question if you're looking for guaranteed success. Sure, you can put some down and sure, you may well have success, but the chances of good success are diminished. So what can we do? Well, that's what I'm going to tackle in this video today. A few things. I'm not going to do absolutely everything, but I'm going to tackle a few things in relation to my own lawn. So first things first, as you can see, it's gotten a bit long. We haven't needed to mow it nearly as much as what we normally would. We've got a few things to do first, a bit of housekeeping and a few things to pick up. So the plan is trim, blow, mow, get it all looking tidy, then we'll get some products on. Let's crack on. These might be dog poop scoops, but they're really good for getting apples up. Now I've got my verticutter. This is actually a scarifying machine, but we don't want to be doing anything massively aggressive now because it's getting close to the end of the season, but we can still do something very light. I'm going to run the verticutter over, which is a series of blades which will just slightly cut into any runners that are running across the surface of the grass, and that will help promote new growth. And obviously with any weed grasses like Poa annua, it can help to thin those out. Now this is the Cobra S40C scarifier, and I've been using it a lot this summer and found it to be very, very good. The only minor niggles that kind of bug me is these things here tend to work loose quite a lot, so you've got to keep tightening them up halfway through your scarifying, or else what will happen is they will fall off and they'll be somewhere on your lawn in and amongst the thatch. But we use a company called Mototech who have provided the cartridges which are replaceable underneath. And they just, all you do is you undo these here and then the whole thing just slides out. And that is provided by Mark at Mototech. So if you're interested in a verticutter cartridge for your scarifier, and he makes them for a few different scarifiers, check his website out. No, that ain't happening. I forgot I'd actually put the scarifying cartridge back in. I mean, some people have actually used scarifying cartridges on the very lightest setting. So do you know what? Should we do it? Let's raise this all the way up to the top, so the machine is at its highest. That's it. Let's run this over. So now we're going to put some autumn fertiliser on. This is just the one I use commercially from Agravista, who supply all my fertilisers. But any autumn fertiliser, I am actually going on quite a heavier dose. I'm on setting number 4, which is significantly more. But there's nothing in there that's really going to burn it too much. There's plenty of moisture around. And it's all about the health and plant of the grass. Now I'm going to get this on, and then we've got a few more things we need to get on as well. Anything with iron in, try not to get it on your paths or your pavers. If you do, make sure you use your blower to blow it back on straight away. Electric scooter. Now when the ground is wet and soggy, you have to be super careful with these cylinder mowers. Because they're heavy, with a big heavy roller that is pressing down on the grass, when you twist the mower, it is twisting the grass around, which is going to rip and tear it and just generally damage the grass that you've got. So you have to just sort of nudge it round and ease it round backwards and forwards, as though you're doing like a 3-point turn. When it's really wet, it's best to avoid this. And this is a little wet, but I want to do it. We're having a party today for my daughter, so try and get it to look as nice as possible. So again, you've got the big steel roller. You do not want to twist it like so, because it just makes a mess. So like a 3-point turn, like so, is my method. Okay? Right, let's get on with this. Choke off. And I'm just going to drive the machine without engaging the blades. Oop, choke off far too soon. If you've ever had an older car, you'll understand what it's all about to have a choke in a car. You pull it on, you start your car, you wait a few minutes and you just gradually push it back in until the engine's warmed up a little bit. Nowadays, most modern cars don't even have this, do they? It's the morning after the day before. So we had the party yesterday, we had 7 girls, we had several adults all here. We had a gazebo set up on this section, and you can see where it's worn down a little bit there. We had some furniture on there, actually the patio furniture went on there, and on this side there was a section where they're having the nails done. It's been a good day, made some memories, and the girls enjoyed being in the hot tub over in the corner. So I want to finish what I was trying to do yesterday. So we've got a few things to put on. I want to put some emerald green on because it's got various nutrients in which help the grass, and it's something you can put on all year round. So we're going to put that on first. Then I'm going to put a little bit of iron in, and then we're going to put some weed killer on, and that's the sort of the steps that I'm going to be taking. So I'm putting on some iron sulfate lawn tonic from Pro Clean. I've got the Flow Zone backpack sprayer. This is a battery sprayer, makes life so much easier. Then we've got some emerald green going on, which is my own product, just a good all-round tonic. And then we're going to put some gypsum down as well. Right, so next, final step really for now, at least, is weed killer. I use Praxis weed killer, which is a commercial weed killer, but you can use Weedall for lawns. Make sure it says for lawns, or Resolver Extra for lawns. Make sure it always says for lawns, because if you don't, you'll buy the general weed killer and those will kill everything, including the grass. So I'm just going to spray this on now, and then a little bit later on I'm going to put some fungicide on. You don't have to do this. I mean, I could leave it at this point and see. In fact, it's looking pretty good, to be fair. So I think, actually, we'll just see how we get on. I'll forget the fungicide, review it again in 2 weeks. If I think we need to put it on, I'll put it on. But hopefully, this will give it enough of a boost to improve things. So all that's left to say is thank you so much again this year for your support. You've supported me throughout this year. You've been commenting, you've been subscribing, you've been watching what I've been doing. Many of you, and I mean many of you, have told me that you've put my ideas into practice. I'm just a normal guy, okay? I started in lawn care, in a job, in a company about 25 years ago. And it was very quickly that I thought, I enjoy this. I want to do this myself. I want to work for myself. And that's what I did. I set up. And this is where we're at. So if you've enjoyed this, please, please subscribe, comment, like, share the video. We need this to grow the channel, to spread the channel out to more people so more people can benefit from getting a nicer, greener lawn. Once again, thank you. We'll see you on the next one.